In this video I'm going to show you how to maintain and service your compressor. But first, realize that I've got issues. I think it's either this trip switch over here or it might be the capacitor. So I'm going to take the motor and send it in for a test and see what's actually wrong with it and get it repaired. Just going to remove it quickly. And off to the shop we go.
Hello guys, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Yuri from the Tinner Experiment, and Ricky asked me to be his cameraman today. And I know nothing about cars, so he decided to teach me something that is going to be so boring. Other than driving them and knowing that you've got to put fuel in them, I don't know anything about cars, so he's going to do something, he'll explain it, I suppose.
First of all, Yuri, I just need to point out that this is not a vehicle.
Oh, is this not a car?
No.
Oh shit, okay.
This is an air compressor.
That goes on a car?
Yeah, it's like a turbo for a car.
So then technically I wasn't wrong.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Anyways, remember I told you that I took the motor in for reconditioning? I did get that back. Here it is, over there. I've got all my tools that I need, spanners and screwdrivers, etc. Another important thing is also, here, helps with the process. Maybe I should just mention what was wrong with the capacitor and the trip switch, so they replaced that. But this pulley was also worn out, so they replaced this. And seeing that they had to replace the pulley, they replaced the bearings as well. So I've practically got a new motor now, which is awesome. And it is an Italian motor, you can see there. So it's decent quality and definitely worthwhile to service and recondition. If you have one of those motors from, that country.
Sorry, what country?
Yeah, maybe it's better for you to just buy a new one. I wouldn't even bother reconditioning that.
Should I have watched one of your other videos to get that?
No, just people know.
Oh, they know. I know about nothing about cars, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, again, this is not a car.
Well, anything about cars. I don't know anything about cars. Look, this has got to do with cars, right?
No, it's an air compressor. You can spray paint with it and put
Shit,
power
I know nothing about fucking anything, clearly. And then another swig of beer, that's the second step.
African sun gets hot, you know how it goes.
Even though I'm recording this, Rick, I'm also learning, just like you guys. And step one was to place the compressor above this blue tubey thing.
No, this whole thing is the compressor. This is the tank.
So what is that thing you put on?
The motor. This is what turns.
Oh, it turns the compressor.
No, it turns the pump.
Oh god, jeez, like, okay.
This is the motor, this is the pump.
Okay, that's the motor, that's the pump. What are you doing now?
Just want to plug
that into the motor.
In.
So why do you have to plug that in?
It's the power.
That's the power.
To the motor.
To the motor.
Took a photo of the wiring just to make sure that I recall where to plug everything back into.
Because Ricky's not that good that he just knows automatically.
I'm not an electrician, dude, or a air compressor guy.
Sorry, air compressor guy, okay. You go to air compressor guy school for that, right? Oh, that's the trip switch that was replaced, and this is the capacitor which was also replaced. That's the other thing with the compressor, you should not use a long extension cord. If you use longer than a certain length, then it loses too much voltage or something like that. But I'm going to do that in this video just to see that it starts. So as you can see, extension cord too long,
it didn't work. So what I'm going to do now is just drain the air compressor. I've put it up on bricks, as you can see, and tilted a bit towards the drain tap. And I've put a oil collection pan underneath. Due to condensation, water builds up in the tank, and it's very important to drain that regularly. You should do it after every use. So if you use it every day, drain it every day. And the reason for that is the condensation collects, it causes rust, and the tank starts rusting from the inside. It jeopardizes the integrity of the tank, and it can blow up and explode. Pretty serious. People have gotten really injured or even died from air compressor explosions. Do this. I did drain it previously, but I did use it afterwards, so I thought that there would be some condensation to release from there, but obviously not. But yeah, just do that. It's important.
So what's the next challenge?
To get that tap out of here. Alternatively, I'm just going to buy a new one.
Open up that top bit and it'll come out of that. There it is.
Okay, so I've plugged it in. Let's check if it works. If it does, then I'll put the cover back on. And then I'm just going to run it for a bit so the oil gets a bit warm, and then it will run out easier when I drain it. Pro tip. Why is it not working?
It doesn't appear to be working.
Pro tip. Make sure that the socket you plug it into works. Another pro tip, do not stick your finger in there.
I would have totally done that.
So it wasn't previously building up enough pressure, hence the reason I took the motor in for reconditioning. So I'm quite keen to see if it builds up pressure now, baby. Always used to stop at 3 bar, but it's a big tank, so it's going to take a while. Pro tip, beer keeps you lubricated. Cool, so we've got some pressure, 9 bar. Oh yeah. I'm not going to be using the compressor, so I think we should just release all the air.
Compressed air.
Yeah, remember, that's what it feels like when you skydive! Let's see if any condensation has built up in the tank now that we've used it. Yeah. That was just after 1 use, and that's why you want to do that every single time, because that collects in here and rusts the freaking tank, and then boom. Right, so now we're going to drain the oil. We've already warmed the oil up, so it's going to run out easier. And then another thing you should do is just unscrew the, what do you call this, oil fill cap. That way, when you drain it, there's not a suction, and the oil will flow out easier. Okay, and there's the drain plug. If you look there closely, the oil should be at that red dot halfway, which it is, it's just below. So we're going to unscrew this and drain it from there. Now we are going to put the new oil in, and it's very important, you can't just put any oil in, it must be air compressor oil. Pro tip, install the drain plug first. Yo!
Oh, hey, man, goodness.
Hello.
Okay, then reinstall
What do you mean?
the oil cap. And all that's left to do is just to clean out the air filter. Again, all air compressors are different, but this is how this one works. Allen key. Just take this cover off. But what you can do is just blow it out with the air compressor. But this one is looking a little bit weathered, so I'll actually get a new one. But just tap it out, blow it out, put it back, reinstall. And that's how you service and maintain an air compressor.
Thank you. I learned so much today, Ricky G.
It's a pleasure. Again, this isn't a how-to video. This is just me doing stuff while I drink beer. Where is my beer? Cheers, guys.
There's nothing in there.
No, there was.